What's up, everybody? Wraith Realm TV back with another video. Make sure to rate, like, and subscribe. Hit that bell icon for the latest and greatest that comes to my channel. Also, check out all my other video platforms and social media for where this video is going to be at. All my links are down below to all my sponsors and where I stream daily, or back to streaming I am. Anyway, we have to talk about the launch of the ROG Ally Xbox. We got to talk about it because Microsoft wrote a statement on Xbox Wire, and it's so tone deaf. It's WWE Andrade release levels bad. Like, tone deaf. Xbox is in their own little world, thinking everything is incredible, everything is great, everything is wonderful, everything is great. That little Fortnite thing, everything is impossible, everything. That's what it is. Like, Microsoft is just so in their own world right now, and they just don't give a shit. They just don't care. And they're burning bridges with fans and dedicated people that have been Xbox loyalists for years, journalists. You got everybody trying to kiss the brass ring. They're saying, like, spend more, you get more. Spend more time with the Xbox brand. You'll love it. When you could be doing it with other handhelds and consoles. You could have been doing that with the Steam Deck. You know you can load Windows 11 on a Steam Deck, right? Steam gives it to you. You could do the same thing. And then they're bringing the Xbox experience thing to PCs and to their handhelds next year at some point. They're just letting these consoles, time exclusive, have the exclusive features. And just spending $1,000 for that and finding out reviews and everything with the Xbox ROG Ally and the regular Xbox whatever is not doing well, and the performance is just not that great as people are saying it is. For $1,000, your system is like subpar. That's not good, and you're expecting people to spend on Game Pass, and you're not even making first-party games. And stores are pulling out of the Xbox experience day in and day out. I talked to a few stores, and that is basically, those articles that you're seeing are basically the truth. Like, that's what's happening. They have too much stock. Nobody's buying the Xbox experience. Like, the only Xbox you should look at right now as a media center at best, if you are going that way and you don't want to buy an Apple TV or a NVIDIA Shield, just get yourself the Xbox Series S. You can find it used. You can find it at a good price. I sold mine, unfortunately, because I don't need it because I have a gaming PC now, and I enjoy my PC, so I don't need all that noise. But Microsoft's statements on the launch of the ROG Ally, and I'll have links to their Xbox, Wire ad or article or whatever. You can read it for yourself. But this company is so blind, so tone deaf. They are not reading the temperature in the room. They're not reading the current climate of how people are feeling. And it just seems like they're just in their own little world. Like, I just don't understand big tech companies nowadays. They're like in their own little bubble, and they're so just clueless to what's going on around them. It's just, I just don't know what to say. It's just, I'm speechless and dumbfounded. And, Microsoft could be making it better for people. Like, for instance, what Microsoft could be doing is lowering the prices of Game Pass and apologizing, or they can give like a 3-month or something away that's cheaper and do something. But no, good old GameStop and good old all these other companies are still selling Game Pass for the price that it is before they update the pricing. And you got Sam's Club and all these people literally cutting their losses with Xbox by the day. So it's just, these statements that Microsoft keep making at the launch and what they're saying in these media scrims and these financial calls, it's just, oh man, it's just making them look worse. It's like, if you guys don't want to be in it, if Phil Spencer, Sarah Bond, and all these people don't want to be there, just sell off the brand. Just sell off the brand. Probably the Saudis will buy it, which will be even worse. But just sell the Xbox division at this point. You have so much there that you're not utilizing. You could be making hand over fist on first-party games. You could have been making a Call of Duty tier and still raking in the money with Game Pass, but instead you shot yourselves in the foot. Like, I don't know who is coming up with these weak-ass, lame-ass ideas, but it's failing, and it keeps failing. And when you come out and you make statements like this, it doesn't make yourself look any good. It makes yourself look bad. And we're not hearing anymore. We're not hearing articles or anything that Xbox ROG Ally is doing well. They did. I felt that was all just marketing fluff. Oh, it's sold out. I don't think they had many consoles there to sell, or handheld consoles to sell. So they just making it a big ordeal. Microsoft is so much right now selling people down the river, selling people with bullshit. That's what's happening. Anyway, I'm just gonna be real with you. That's how I feel about Xbox right now. I Game Pass. I don't know. I may just start buying my games on CD Key sites going forward, because Game Pass is dookie at the moment. There's nothing there for me to take an advantage of. What, Fortnite, Crew Pass, and a few other things. I mean, it's not enough for me to go, oh my God, I have to have it. A couple of months ago, yeah, there was games out there like Expansion 33, Silk Song. When they release first-party games, then it's worth it to me. But I'm not going to go out of my way if you're not releasing anything that's baller or great. Like, for instance, yeah, there's Call of Duty there, but Battlefield's better. Like, it's not enough for me to go, oh my God, I have to have Call of Duty every year, or I have to have that brand new Forza. Like, you've milked these franchises to the ground, and then you're putting them on everything and not making your Game Pass worth something, where you should be doing kind of time exclusives or doing something, or making one version better than the other to get people to come over here to subscribe and be about it. But all you keep doing is upping the prices and giving us mediocre upgrades, and then turning around and writing statements like this. And you're trying to make your brand look good. You're trying to have a redemption story, but instead you've done the reverse. You've become worse than PlayStation. And I'm not going to put you in the same level as Nintendo with your greed, because you're not suing people, but I eventually see you doing that. So I put you in the same vein as Nintendo for now. But Microsoft, you could make a change. You could do better. They need to reconstruct who they are. They need to fire a whole bunch of people, to be honest with you. They have franchises like Crash Bandicoot, Spyro. In all my years, a Sony product that used to be Sony's bread and butter for years before they sold off to other companies and the licensings went away to other companies. And Microsoft having this, why are we not making a Crash Bandicoot or a Spyro or games that people care about that will get people to buy your Game Pass? I just don't get your company anymore, and you've lost sight of who you are. So that's just me. That's my opinion. I love Halo. I love Gears still, but I just don't hold any candle to any of it or any faith in the idea of the next Halos, Call of Duties. My other favorite franchise, Overwatch, it just seems like that's been put off to the side, and it just fuck all with that. You know what I mean? So, and I have a lot of favorite franchises like Gears, Halo, mostly Microsoft stuff, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, all these games that could make Microsoft so much revenue, and there's so much stuff they could be doing with Overwatch to compete with other brands and companies. And I get why Marvel Rivals is a little bit better and why NetEase is doing good things right now on the phone side. And Microsoft just only cares about Candy Crush and whatever they can nickel and dime from their consumer, whatever slop content they can put out. But at the end of the day, they bought a sinking ship within Activision for just Call of Duty. And it's just very apparent when you have the FTC lady from the Biden administration coming out, since now on podcasts, she doesn't do the FTC things or FTC stuff anymore, and saying she was right. And she said, look what's happening. The consumers are getting fucked over. And it's true. And it's so sad. It's just absolutely pathetic how we should have seen it coming. We were all honeymooning. I know a lot of us were. We were like, oh yeah, I got Activision's gonna get better, and Warzone's gonna get better. I was one of those. Trust me, I was with you. I was like, Xbox can't do no wrong. Trust me. Put your hands up. I think a lot of us were. I think a lot of us were like, Phil Spencer's my dad. I think we can all say that. And then now he's looking like a piece of shit, Jim Ryan, and I can admit that. And he needs to go. He needs to be tendered out. And Sarah Bond needs to go. Matt Booty needs to go. A lot of these people in Microsoft just need to go. It's unfortunate. Anyway, my name is Wraith Realm TV. Make sure to rate, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.